What's up everyone, Dr. Hops here with more adventures of IronHops and SkillerHops. Let's hop right to it. We ended last episode talking about the requirements for Desert Treasure, so I started this 2-week period doing more of the requirements, including completion of Troll Stronghold and Tourist Trap. I spent both XP rewards from Tourist Trap on thieving. Thieving was the last requirement that I needed to get in order to do Desert Treasure. With both those quests completed, I officially completed all the quests necessary for Desert Treasure. I then decided to take a break from the Desert Treasure requirements by going for my Slayer task, Mogres. Who the hell gets Mogres as a Slayer task? Anyone? Thanks to the lovely Slayer Master from Xanaris, I had to kill 132 Mogres. The only good thing about it is that I gained a Slayer level, but please, let me know in the comments if you've ever gotten a Mogre task because I need someone to share my pain. After a few long days of grinding out thieving at the fruit stalls, I was so excited to get my 53 thieving level and then realized I needed magic logs for the actual quest. The wiki doesn't have a woodcutting level as a requirement, but the magic logs are definitely in the required items list. So, after some brainstorming, we all decided that a good route to take would be getting required hunter levels to catch nature implings, in hope that they drop the logs, and maybe it would be faster than getting the actual woodcutting levels to cut them. We went hunting for what felt like forever and took a small break to get 78 agility. I'm looking forward to level 80 when I can have a change of scenery and finally switch agility courses. Finally, after 3 days of hunter, I finally got to level 58 and it was time to track down those implings. Bring it on. All too quickly, I learned why people avoid Puro at all costs. I also learned the spawn rate of nature implings is similar to ninja and dragon implings. And of course, there isn't a spawn point that I could camp. I requested some help from my viewers, but honestly, it didn't even help. Cue all the rage.
Oh my goodness! Why am I missing?
For the most part, I got coconuts, herbs, and a total of 3 magic logs after spending way too much time there. You can guess how happy I was with this result after spending so much time beforehand on my hunter level. Isn't IronWoman life great? I guess I'll need the levels eventually, but again I ask myself, was it really worth it?
Catch it! Thank you. Turn your boots on, character. Can I catch it? No! Character! No, 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 no! Go, 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 go! Do the thing! No! Get over here! Yeah! Character! What are you doing? Ah! This impling is a hoe! I'm gonna use a coconut so I can whack the f***ing implings. This is the worst time to run out of boots. You freaking nature impling! Oh, there's another one! Okay, go, 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 go! Go! Character! Go! Catch it! No! Implings. Puro.
Also just what the in general at this point. After the absolute disaster that was Puro, we decided to change course and go for woodcutting. In order to go for woodcutting in true Iron Meme form, I needed a better axe, since the one I had was an adamant axe. We decided that the drop rate from tree spirits for a rune axe was more appealing than Hosidia's favor. If you remember, I only got 15% to work on thieving from the fruit stalls. So, I headed over to the tree spirits and started that grind. After 23 slow kills, I finally got my rune axe, and I was ready to head over to Ape Atoll to hang out with the Teeks. Forever. I spent my off-stream time on Ape Atoll, but while on stream, we tried everything possible to get the magic logs before I achieved the woodcutting level, aside from the implings. So, naturally, we went to Wintertodd. Wintertodd must have a club with the implings, because I didn't get any magic logs from there either, but I did get some food and hefty stacks of GP.
Survey says. Survey says the game is actually garbage. So, does the game like me at all? There it is. Fire making is 64 for the end of the evening. Does the game like me? Solid.
Naturally, you can't have disappointment without a side of disappointment, so I got some drops from some clue scrolls that I got while woodcutting. Epic drops. As a break from my break, I spent some time doing my first Bloodveld's Slayer task in anticipation of needing some good drops for Desert Treasure. After getting a good amount of runes and GP, I continued my woodcutting grind. Finally, after 4 days of non-stop epic woodcutting action, level 75 was reached. We were finally ready to start Desert Treasure. Those magic logs never looked so beautiful as we started the quest with a magic carpet ride. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. After our magic carpet ride and getting slightly lost, as usual, we made our way to the first boss, a really cranky vampire.
Ow! Ah! Okay! Hiss! You! No! For the love of God! Stab him! Okay. No! Oh no.
After 2 attempts, because I tellied out before I died the first time, we made it to the second boss. You guessed it. A really cranky ice person.
Oh! Balls! Oh, this isn't good. Aha! Suck on it! You bitch! Ha! Gotcha!
I rolled past him without many issues, rescued the troll parents, found out their troll kid actually trolled me for the second diamond, then called it a night for the time being. In my off-stream time, I decided to head back to Wintertodd to replenish some food and supplies for the next parts of the quest. Speaking of trolls, I don't even want to talk about these logs showing up in my crates. Not once, but twice. The next day, we were back at it again with our pandemic-compliant masks in the smoke dungeon to fight this fella. Then, spent over 100 lockpicks and an ass ton of food on the chest. Yes, you heard me. Over 100 lockpicks. What even is this game? Finally, I made my way over to the dude that steals your prayer like it's the next big thing, except he was so last season. I killed both of his forms. The end of the quest was in reach.
Leave me alone, please. We'll see how you like being a book. Guys!
What happened?
If you don't talk to the Frog Prince, he turns you into a frog and yeets you!
I didn't know that was still a thing.
Why did
I thought you could just dismiss him! What the fuck? After that mishap, it was on to everyone's favorite part, the pyramid. Oh my goodness!
Maybe turn off protect from melee. Maybe turn off protect.
I'm trying not to die! I'm trying not to die first. Okay. Ah! I'm panicking! Okay. Where am I going? Wait. I'm going the wrong way already! Guys! Where's my run?
You turned it off.
Ah! Run! Oh, no. Fuck! We're gonna, okay. So we're gonna regroup. My first attempt was nothing less than an absolute disaster. I didn't have my map oriented correctly and significantly underestimated how hard those mummies could hit. Yikes. Even though the mummies hit like a truck, what really held me back were the traps and the scarab swarms stopping my movement. Didn't know they could do that either. After I regrouped at the bank and took out more strange fruit than swordfish, I tried it all again. Attempts 2 through 4 also didn't go well, although they were slightly better each time than my first attempt. The worst part was when I clicked the ecto file thinking it was a prayer potion. Seriously, they do look similar when you're in a panicked state. No! Oh my god! Okay! No! Wilson! Oh god! Okay! Ah! Alright. I'm on my own. Okay, up and over. Keep it going. Attempt number 5 was a winner though. Even after one of my viewers showing me the way fell into a trap and a scarab swarm crashed my end of quest party, providing just enough drama by poisoning me and preventing me from talking to the NPC. Ultimately, I achieved my goal of completing Desert Treasure. Finally. And now I have access to Ancients. Better watch out the next time you're doing a clue scroll. Next stop, Deep Wilderness PK. Kidding. Or am I? We've made some serious gains these last couple of weeks. SkillerHops has reached level 77 fishing and 80 cooking, which is my first level 80 on either of my accounts. My next goal for IronHops is to continue on towards the rest of the requirements for Recipe for Disaster, which includes some quests and their stats. Catch me on Twitch so you can be part of the Iron Meme shenanigans too. Thanks for hopping by, and I'll see you next time.